Higher Secondary section to escort the dignitaries for lighting the lamp. His Grace Dr. Georgis Mar Theophilus, our guest of honor Sri Smith Patel, Reverend Father Isaac Thomas, President of Basil Trust and Vigar of NGOs Venimala, Sri Thampi Varghese, Secretary Basil Trust, for lighting the lamp. Our honorable guest Sri Chaitanya Matanbhai Deshpande. Father, thank you sir, thank you madam. As we all are aware that we start every event and occasion with prayer. Prayer means the purification of one's soul. It takes away negative thoughts from our minds. It helps us to achieve our goals and dreams. So let's have a formal beginning with the school prayer to invoke the blessings of our Lord Almighty, who is compassionate, merciful, gracious and everlasting. School prayer by the school choir.
बाहर जाइए आगे जो
How spectacular is the day and the vibrations that we all are experiencing. Very soon, the excitement of this celebration will get stronger with every performance and will take us to another world. The prophecy of our school 54th annual concern 2023 has yet again brought in our students a level of encouragement. It is a big day not only for the school but for the students too, as it encourages a wholesome development of their personalities and helps them to outshine in a competitive environment. Dance is a divine art form that allows people to express a wide range of thoughts and emotions. Mother Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, creativity, music, wisdom, language, learning and purity. We pray for your blessings with all humility to give us the wisdom to make the world a better place. तेरी शरण में प्यार मिलता है, दिव्य ज्ञान का भंडार मिलता है, मन से मिटता है अज्ञान का अंधेरा, तुमसे ही उजालों का संसार मिलता है. Students of Standard 5 will now present welcome dance, a Saraswati Vandana before you.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thank you, students. That was really captivating with a blend of cosmic tune and celestial music.
Learning comes about when the competitive spirit has an ambitious desire. There is always a podium laid for every individual to dream, to desire, to determine, to decide the destiny. We invite all your eyesights to view our hard work, commitments in all areas on the juncture towards a wide connotation. Now we have before you the school's annual report through an audio-visual presentation.
His Grace Dr. G. Varghese Mar Theophilus, Metropolitan, Ahmedabad Diocese and Assistant Metropolitan, Mumbai Diocese. Our Chief Guest, Sri Chaitanya Makran Bhai Desai, Member of Legislative Assembly, Akota Vidhan Sabha, Vadodara, Gujarat. Guest of Honor, Sri Smith Patel, Corporator, Ward 12, Vadodara, Mahanagar Seva Sadan, Gujarat. Reverend Father Isaac Thomas, President Basil Trust and Vicar NGOs Church, Baroda. Reverend Father C.S. Matthew and Reverend Father Matthew Cherian, Assistant Vicars of NGOs Church. The Board of Trustees of Basil Trust, Sri Thampi Varghese, Honorary Secretary, Basil Trust, Sri Binu Jacob George, Honorary Treasurer, Basil Trust, Sri A. Matthew, Executive Member, Basil Trust, Sri P.T. Raju, Executive Member, Basil Trust, Sri G. Varghese Michael, Executive Member, Basil Trust, Sri James John, Executive Member, Basil Trust, Sri Varghese Matthew, Internal Auditor, Basil Trust, Sri Johnny C. George, Honorary Treasurer, NGOs Church, Sri S. Chapo, Honorary Secretary, NGOs Church, Principals, Members of Basil Trust and NGOs Valiapalli, Parents, Teaching and non-teaching staff, our well-wishers and our dear students. I take great pleasure in welcoming all of you on this special occasion of 54th Annual Day celebration. I feel honored to present the 54th Annual Report of Basil School for the academic session 2022-23. First and foremost, I would like to thank God Almighty for all the blessings showered upon us through the patron Saint Basil and for the constant support and cooperation extended by the Basil Trust, parents, benefactors of the school. We are presenting a brief report of the school achievements during the academic year 2022-23. The academic session commenced on 10th June 2022. The present strength of the students from Play Center to Standard 8 is 1,418. The number of teaching staff is 45. Number of non-teaching staff is 20. Education in totality with a combination of knowledge, confidence, personality, morality and responsibility towards self and society is what Basil School aims at. We aspire to facilitate students with as many facilities as possible for a good and modern education, bringing in all-round development by keeping confined not only to the textbooks but by providing enough room to grow physically, mentally and morally. with lots of co-curricular activities. The right education, in our opinion, is the one that does not rob a child of its childhood. Learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. Academics is the core focus of our school. All possible efforts are taken to ensure academic excellence, which is the hallmark of our institution.
A glance at our board results. Our school results for SSC and HSC exams conducted by Gujarat Board of Secondary High Secondary Education are as follows. Academic year 2019-20, SSC school result was 95%, HSC Science stream 87.27%, HSC General stream 94.82%. Academic year 2020-21, it was mass promotion due to COVID-19 pandemic for SSC and HSC Science and General streams. Academic year 2021-22, SSC school result was 81.67%, HSC Science stream 83.82%, HSC General stream 82.55%.
Parents-teacher contact program, wherein parents and teachers meeting was organized in the beginning of the academic session. Parents meet the teachers every second Saturdays, last working days of the month, and on report days, which give them an opportunity to interact, and together this helps in the positive development of the children. True leaders don't create followers, they create leaders. To inculcate and instill a sense of responsibility and for nurturing leadership skills in our future leaders, the investiture ceremony was held wherein the newly appointed leaders, school councils and the house captains took the oath and promised that they will uphold the values of the school and keep the school's flag flying high while discharging their duties honestly and impartially. During this academic year, various competitions, activities, events, national festivals and celebrations were conducted. Language and art complement each other in facilitating better understanding in our students. The co-curricular activities help the students to develop their talent by encouraging their creativity, imagination and artistic skills. A range of activities for KG section like salad decoration, handwriting competition, stick puppet show, toy show on vehicles, umbrella day and flower rangoli were organized. For primary section, clay molding, drawing, patriotic song and fancy dress competitions were organized. To develop linguistic skills in our students, various competitions and events like show and tell and memory test for KG section, while English recitation, elocution, debate, Hindi paragraph writing and talk presentation on general topics as well as special topics for special days are presented by the students of primary section in the school assembly. School environment concentrates on academics most of the time, but the celebration of events and festival provides an opportunity to bond and break the ice with each other, teaching children the concept of seasons and time, diversity of traditions, customs, and how a vast multitude of population lives as one with one identity, that is, Indian citizen. National festivals were celebrated with great patriotism, wherein for the Independence Day celebration, Mrs. Sangeeta Choksi, Municipal Councillor, Ward 11, was our chief guest. For the Republic Day celebration, one of our senior most teacher, Mrs. Rosama Soman, who is going to superannuate this year in May, was given the honor to be the chief guest and grace the occasion. Gandhi Jayanti was celebrated and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was carried out along with the cleanliness drive. A rally was also organized to inculcate Gandhian values and thoughts in young minds. For KG section, various events like school visit, Father's Day, demo on products related to health and hygiene, enacting by the students on community helpers, Nutrition Week, different colored days were also celebrated. World Yoga Day, Tree Plantation Day, Children's Day, Teachers' Day were also organized to encourage social abilities and understanding that brings out cheer and happiness on the faces of our children. We in India are diverse in language, religion and culture. Despite all these differences, there exists a remarkable sense of unity amongst us, which is why India is presented before the world as a nation that exhibits diversity. Celebration of festivals and days made the students more aware of their culture and surroundings. It has become an integral part of imbibing others' cultural beliefs too. Our school had Garba and Christmas celebrations in the same school premises, and the entire school participated with the same spirit of joy and enthusiasm. Reverend Father Matthew Cherian, Assistant Vicar of MGO's Church, Baroda, the chief guest for the program, graced the occasion with an inspirational Christmas message. Our school provides enough opportunities in sports for the physical development and growth of our students. Our students have brought laurels for our school by participating and winning medals in different sports events organized at district and state level. Shanud Khan Pathan of 8th B secured the third position in Khel Mahakumbh 2021-22. This year too, in Khel Mahakumbh, he has won gold medal under 14 age group in 32-35 kg weight category for wrestling. He was also awarded as the best player of the match in inter-school football tournament organized by Prince Ashoka Raje Gaikwad School. Mahim Arif Garashia of Standard 4C had participated in the Vadodara Gujarat State Open Karate Championship 2022 held at Sama Sports Complex, wherein she had won gold medal in 20 kg weight group under 12 years girls category. She had been winning this since 2018, and this is the fourth consecutive year she has won it. Chirag Ingle of Standard 8C had won the gold medal in Sansad Khel Spardha 2022-23 in 32 kg weight category. He has also won the first runners-up trophy in district level road cycling championship organized by Baroda District Cycling Association. Rayan Shayad of Standard 7B had participated in district level skating competition at Khel Mahakumbh. At Khel Mahakumbh 2021-22 district level under 14 boys football tournament, primary section student had participated, wherein Masood Khan Pathan of Standard 7B performed well and got selected for state level football tournament. Baroda Cricket Association had organized late J.J. Patel under 12 years boys cricket tournament 2022-23, wherein Syed Amir Ali of 6th B had participated and performed well. He had won the Man of the Match trophy against Motibagh Cricket Club. Zia Sheikh of Standard 8A had been selected for state level wrestling competition at Khel Mahakumbh. For the West Zone level, under 14 boys kabaddi competition in Khel Mahakumbh, Ahmed Hussain of Standard 8B had performed well and was selected for the district level kabaddi competition. 36 National Games, also known as National Games Gujarat 2022, which was hosted by Gujarat, took place in 6 cities of Gujarat to promote the theme Celebrating Unity Through Sports. Basil School had organized a grand program in the school premises, for which Shri Nagargruh Singh Viramdev Singh Chudasma, Corporator Ward 11, Vadodara, Mahanagar Seva Sadan, Gujarat, was a chief guest. He encouraged our students for maximum participation in sports activities to build a healthy society. Our school, pre-primary and primary students and teachers too participated in the sports activities with great zeal. We are proud to inform that our primary section physical education teacher, Mr. Ajay Ingle, was selected as the technical officer at New Delhi for the 36th National Games. He was also selected as a member of the selection committee of cycling and wrestling. The 54th annual sports prize distribution ceremony of our school was held on 9th December 2022 at our school premises. Shri Hanif Jinwala, President of Baroda District Football Association and Vice President of Gujarat State Football Association, was the chief guest. The Best Athlete Trophy was felicitated to the deserving student excelling in different sports events. From the primary section, Patel Rava of Standard 8A was declared the Best Athlete in the girls category, and Patel Farhan of Standard 8C was declared the Best Athlete in the boys category. Students of our school have made us proud by participating and winning laurels for the school at several external competitions and Olympiads held in and off the school premises. Master Tejas Nayak won the Mar Gregorius Rolling Trophy in the junior category for 30th Reliance Inter-School Science Quiz in the year 2020-21. Ganchi, Ashra Banu Zakir and Meman Jishan Abdul Razak had participated for the 32nd Reliance Inter-School Science Quiz for Mar Gregorius Rolling Trophy 2022-23. The school conducted various competitive exams organized by Unified Council Olympiads, wherein National Level Science Talent Examination, that is NST-SC, Unified International Mathematics Olympiad, UIMO, and Unified English Olympiad, UIEO, were held. Akhil Bharatiya Rashtrabhasha Hindi Pratiyogita Pariksha organized by Mahatma Gandhi Rajbhasha Hindi Prachar Samiti was conducted for standards 6th to 8th. IIT Ashram and Discovery School Super League had conducted an aptitude test for standard 5th to 8th at our school. Rangotsav Celebration Organization conducted national level art competition for standard 3rd to 8th in which 45 students brought laurels to our school. Tesco Global Foundation conducted sessions for standard 3rd to 8th to make the students aware about good touch and bad touch, as well as to teach them how to deal with it. And also a basic information about POCSO Act was given. Women empowerment is indeed the need of the hour, because it is high time we value and give credit to women for the selfless contribution and help them to grow. Procter & Gamble conducted a unique program exclusively for girls of standard 5th to 8th to educate them and make them understand the importance of health and hygiene. Suraksha Setu Society, Police Commissioner Office of Baroda had organized 15 days karate training for girls, wherein Shri Rajesh Agarwal, Black Belt 7 degree, had come to train our girls. In-service program for the teachers. Every academic year, training, seminars, workshops and orientation programs are conducted for teachers to improve and implement innovative ideas in teaching learning practices, as well as to take the students beyond their level of learning. This year too, teachers attended one-day training session on competency building and art integration in ELT, which was conducted by Oxford Publication. Our Hindi teachers also attended a workshop on teaching of Hindi language, which was conducted by Madhuban Publication. We bid farewell to some of our beloved staff who superannuated in the academic year 2021-22. Mrs. Lisi Marcos, Assistant Teacher, Pre-Primary Section. Mrs. Naina Pandya, Assistant Teacher, Primary Section. Mrs. Seema Jacob, Assistant Teacher, Primary Section. Mrs. Leelama Thankachan, Office Staff, Junior Clerk, Primary Section. And also Mrs. Rosama Somin, Assistant Teacher, Primary Section, who will be superannuating this year in May 2023. We cherish their valuable contribution in the upliftment of the school. It has not been a year since she is gone. Still, the pain and emptiness do not go away. She is an incredible and undoubtedly the most caring, talented and a dedicated teacher, Mrs. Siba Ashok Cherian, served for almost 24 years in our institution. She left for heavenly abode on 7th April 2022. The entire Basil fraternity does not have words to express the deep sorrow and sadness. Madam, you will be always remembered. Our social commitments. Our school has always shouldered social responsibilities to educate the mass, to bring awareness about cleanliness and civic sense. We have always volunteered for the social cause and provided assistance to the economically challenged. We also contribute our time, energy and resources for charity to the deserving. As we conclude, we take the initiative to express our heartfelt gratitude for the prayers, guidance and motivation rendered to us by His Holiness Basilios Marthoma Matthews III, the Supreme Head of the Indian Orthodox Church, His Grace Dr. Guy Verghese Mar Theophilus, Metropolitan, Ahmedabad Diocese and Assistant Metropolitan, Mumbai Diocese. His Grace Guy Verghese Mar Julius, the former Diocesan Metropolitan and Manager of the school, late lamented His Grace Thomas Mar Athanasius, Founder Principal of our school. Let me also place on record with profound gratitude our sincere thanks to our Chief Guest Sri Chaitanya Markand Bhai Desai, Member of Legislative Assembly, Akota, our Guest of Honor Sri Smith Patel, Corporator, Ward 12, our Board of Trustees and members of Basil Trust and NGOs Valiyapalli, the Alumni Association, the Government of Gujarat, the Education Department, Vadodara Municipal Corporation, Police Department Vadodara, Fire and Safety Department Vadodara, press and media, parents and well-wishers of our school. On this memorable occasion of 54th Annual Day, as we recount our achievements and success with pride and happiness, I would like to dedicate whatever we could achieve to our beloved students, committed team of teachers, non-teaching staff and valued parents of Basil School. I would also like to thank our management team for their wholehearted encouragement and continued support. A special thanks and appreciation for their initiatives in expansion of the campus with added facilities and infrastructure. We seek the blessings from God Almighty to help us and guide us in future in the right direction. Appreciate the efforts put in by our students for the 54th Annual Day of our school. Jai Hind.
We believe that we will continue our unceasing effort to offer better provision of education for our children. Music enhances the experience of life, for it has the power to move the deepest depth of our souls. There is no better way to motivate yourselves than listening to a motivational song that pumps you up, puts a smile on your face, and shoots your confidence through the roofs. Our school choir will now present a motivational song before you with the message, if we remain united, we can achieve a lot. We have Master Parmar Stephen on keyboard, Master Ingle Chirag on Congo, Master Ora Saab and Rana Ahad with tambourine. Please put your hands together for them.
મોટું કરો ને લાઈટ મોટી કરી દો ને બધાને કવર કરી લો ને બધા કવર કરો સાથે મોટી મોટી કરો ને
મને નહીં આવતી ને
પૂછ્યા ને બધા કરે છે ને એટલે મસ્ત મોટી કરો તો મારું મસ્ત બધું ફોટા અડધા લોકો કારા આવે દેખાતા જ નહીં અડધા મારા જે આવે અહીંયાથી હશે પ્લસ સુભર હાલો નીચે કરો આવું ઝૂમ ને આવું કરો ઝૂમ કરો ને કરો ને હા પેલો પાછો ચાલુ કરે છે બધા લાઈટ આપો ને બંધ કોણ કીધું અમે કોણે કોણે બાકી ઝૂમ કરવાનું છે
આપણને ખબર ના આપણે ખાલી ખોટું હવે તો આપણું નામ આવે ના
એમ નામ તો આવશે જ વિડીયો જોશે ને સ્કૂલમાંથી કહેશે જ રાઇટિંગમાં કાં મોટી નહીં કરી બરાબર ને મેડમ કહેશે જ શું ઝૂમ કીધું
હવે મને લાઈટ નહીં મળે જોજે કપાસ
ક્લાસ હા ये आवे કે સહી આવ નીચે જઈને પાડે આવ
નીચે જઈને પાડવો
પડતો ના સોરી અમારી ઓર પી નામ લો મજા ગઈ ને આ ઝૂમ કરી દેજો એક વાર દબાઈ જવાનું યાર કંઈ નહીં એક વાર દબાઈ જવાનું મોટું છે ને મોટું કરવાનું નાનું કરવાનું
આપણું સામાન નહીં ખાલી ખોટી નામ આવે
બટન દબાવ શું નામ આવે
આનો કોઈ ભરોસો નહીં યાર આજે કામ કર્યું હવે
એવું
હા એટલે એટલું જ કરવાનું બહુ
બલ્બ ઉડી એવું
હા લેન્સ વાળા છે ને બહુ ખતરનાક છે બહુ મોંઘો લેન્સ આવે
એવું કેટલો
ખબર નહીં
10 લાખનો
દાગીનો મારા ખ્યાલથી નહીં તો મારા 50-60 લાખનો દાગીનો છે
60 લાખનો
ના 50-60 હજાર છે
50-60
Thank you, children, for the motivational song. It was awesome. May I now request our principals, Mrs. Sabita Roy and Reverend Father James Givergis, to escort the dignitaries to the dais. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Now the person who has consumed herself to change the society and light the darkness in the life of our children, our principal madam, I now call upon Mrs. Sabita Roy, principal of pre-primary and primary section, for the welcome speech. Thank you, madam.
Don't settle for what life gives you. Make life better and build something. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries on and off the dais, invited guests, fathers, principals, teachers, staff, and my dear students. I am profoundly honored to get the opportunity today to welcome the galaxy of intellectuals on behalf of Basil School, Baroda. We have all gathered for the 54th annual day of our institution to celebrate our success, showcase our talents, and be grateful for our fortune. The reason behind today's celebration is the success of this institution for the past years. And I am grateful to each and everyone whose contribution has played a vital role in bringing greatness to this institution and has helped us to reach the heights where we are today. Basil School Baroda believes in enhancing academic qualifications along with the development of qualities like teamwork, adaptability, leadership skills, confidence, determination, and moral values. I consider it my privilege today to welcome all of you to this august gathering. We are immensely blessed to have His Grace Dr. Givergis Mar Theophilos, Metropolitan, Ahmedabad Diocese, Assistant Metropolitan, Mumbai Diocese, and Manager of our school. His Grace was chosen as a Metropolitan in the Indian Orthodox Church. His Grace has taken charge of Ahmedabad Diocese since 3rd November 2022. His Grace is a PhD holder in liturgical theology. His Grace has done his post-graduation in Syriac language from MG University, Kottayam. I extend a warm welcome to His Grace Dr. Givergis Mar Theophilos. His Grace is providing a dynamic leadership to the diocese and society as a whole. His vision and mission to the diocese is indeed praiseworthy. I wish His Grace all success in his future endeavors. I take this opportunity to welcome our distinguished chief guest, Shri Chaitanya Makarandbhai Desai, Member of Legislative Assembly from 143 Akota constituency. He was twice Municipal Councillor from 2010 to 2020. He is the President to Baroda District Athletics Association. He is the Joint Secretary to Baroda Rifle Club and was also ex-President to Vadodara District Rifle Association. He is a gold medalist in rifle shooting as well as state bronze medalist. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of the entire Basil School. I also welcome our guest of honor, Shri Smith Patel, Corporator Ward 12, Vadodara Mahanagar Seva Sadan. He is very active in all VMC activities. During his college days, he was a student leader at MS University. I am indeed grateful that you have taken out time from your busy schedule to be with us this afternoon. On behalf of entire school, I warmly welcome you, sir, to this function. Next, I take this opportunity to convey my warmest greetings to Reverend Father Isaac Thomas, President of Basil Trust and Vicar NGOs Valiapalli, Baroda. I can assure you that your presence here this evening is a source of great motivation and encouragement to the entire school. I heartily welcome Reverend Father Isaac Thomas to this function. Like all great institutions, we have our dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. And to convert these into tangible realities is our goal. Our school management has been a constant support and guidance throughout. I warmly welcome Shri Thampi Varghese, Secretary Basil Trust. He has been highly respected and known for his kind deeds and selfless service for this institution. On behalf of my entire team, I warmly welcome you, sir, to this function. I also welcome Shri Binu Jacob George, Treasurer, Basil Trust. I want to sincerely acknowledge the efforts you have been taken for the upliftment of this institution. He could not make it today due to his busy schedule. Shri A.M. Matthew, Executive Member, Basil Trust, has exhibited a vital role in our success story. We grow and prosper because of your dedication and hard work. Though he is not present here, I extend a warm greeting to you, sir. We are grateful to you for your hard work and selfless contribution to this institution. Shri P.T. Raju, Executive Member, Basil Trust, has been a constant source of inspiration and support throughout. On behalf of the entire school, I welcome you, sir, to this function. Shri G. Varghese Michael, Executive Member, Basil Trust, his association with our school has proved to be fruitful, and with the help of your expertise, we will be able to take our school to new heights. So I welcome you to this function. I also extend a warm welcome to Shri Johnny C. George, Treasurer, NGOs Church, who is not present here now. And I extend a hearty welcome to Shri S. Chako, Secretary, NGOs Church, to this function. A warm welcome to you, sir. great job, and all their efforts are translating to obvious improvements in the betterment of 3 schools, namely MGM Sama, St. Basil Jamua and St. Mary Gorwa. I take this opportunity to convey my warmest greetings to Reverend Father James Givergis, Principal, Secondary and Higher Secondary Section, Basil School. As a principal, you have shaped our students to learn and succeed. We are grateful for your impact on the school. Keep up the great work, Father. I also extend a hearty welcome to Reverend Father C.S. Matthew, Assistant Vicar NGOs Valiapalli, and Reverend Father Matthew Cherian, Assistant Vicar NGOs Valiapalli. We are grateful to have you amongst us. Reverend Father Joji George, Principal MGM School, Sama. We all welcome you, Father. I also extend a warm welcome to the Managing Committee members of NGOs Valiapalli, Shri Raju Papachan, Shri Saji Verghese, Shri Jose Verghese, Shri John M. Samuel, Shri Cherian P. George, Shri Alexander Daniel, Shri Sunny P.S., Shri Philippos P.A., Shri Reggie Matthew, Shri Abraham Jacob, Shri Philip George, and Shri Sanju Ibn. I also extend a warm welcome to the Basil Trust members and all the members of NGOs Valiapalli. It's my privilege to also welcome Shri Saji Joseph, Administrator and Senior Principal, St. Basil School, Mrs. Rashmi Pathak, Principal of St. Mary's School, Gorwa, Mrs. Monica Chawla, Principal of St. Basil School. Welcome, Madam. Mrs. Neetu Mathur, Headmistress, MGM School, Sama, to this function. Hearty welcome to you too, Madam. Now it's my pleasure to welcome Shri Rajesh Nambiar, Chairman and CEO of Panacea Group of Companies. He is also the State Nodal Officer of Mission Better Tomorrow and Knowledge Partner to Student Police Cadet, a project initiated by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. He is associated to our school since 1998. Hearty welcome to you, sir. I also extend my warm greetings to Shri Deepak Nambiar, General Manager Marketing for the Indian Express Group publication with more than 2 decades of experience in the media field. Welcome, sir. We are also welcoming Shri M.R. Parmar, Education Inspector, and Shri R.F. Parmar, Assistant Education Inspector in absentia from District Education Office, Vadodara, to this function. I heartily welcome the educators for their dedication and hard work to train and motivate our students. I also welcome all the non-teaching staff to this gathering. I extend my heartfelt welcome to the parents and well-wishers. It is because of your unconditional love, care and support that we have been able to achieve this success. Undoubtedly, we are very much fortunate to have such well-wishers who recognize our worth. We treasure your concern and cherish your esteemed presence. A big round of applause for our parents. Last but not the least, I welcome all my lovely students and the participants who have painstakingly rehearsed for days together to put up this show. Today, we are all here to be proud of our children and see them perform in the 54th annual concert. So, let's first give them a big round of applause for our students and participants. Today Today we are going to acknowledge their talent and appreciate them as they present various dance numbers on the theme Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Hope you all will enjoy the program. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now I take the opportunity to warmly welcome Mrs. Sabita Roy, Principal, Pre-Primary and Primary Section. His Grace Dr. Givargis Theophilus, Metropolitan Ahmedabad Diocese and Assistant Metropolitan Mumbai Diocese, and our school manager is one of the newly enthroned Metropolitan of the Malankara Orthodox Syrian Church of the East. His grace has always been an inspiration for all of us. His esteemed presence brings in positivity all around. I would like to invite His Grace to enlighten us with his words.
Good evening all. Respected Reverend Father Isaac Thomas, the Vicar and the President of the MGO's Church and the Basil Trust, Mr. Chaitanya Desai, Member of Legislative Assembly, Akota, and Mr. Smith Patel, alumni of Basil School and the Corporator, Reverend Fathers, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It's very happy to be here in this afternoon. We all are looking forward to visualize the efforts and energy of these little kids. And I am not here to give a long speech, but I would like to say something for our little ones. I would like to share three important qualities of a student. First of all, a student should be obedient. In the Bible, there is a story. There was a peasant and he had two boys. One day, the peasant asked his elder son, "Go and work in the field." He said, "I won't." Then he approached the second one and asked him, "Go and work in the field." He said, "Of course I will go." But he didn't go. But the elder one who said, "I won't," later repented and go. This is an example of today's generation. In common saying, we say it's a Satyanandara Kala, post-truth era. There is no truth. Truths are violated or distorted. But we need a generation who is obedient to the father, to the parents, and to the society, and to the teachers. So we are looking for an obedient generation, an obedient student community in our Basil school. So I urge my students to be obedient to your parents first of all, and to the teachers and to the elders. Secondly, another important quality of a student is respect others. Respecting others is comparing to my native place in North India and especially in Gujarat. I saw children are very respectful to others, especially to the elders and their teachers. They bow down and touch their elders' feet and bringing blessings from them. It's an important thing, and you are doing that. I congratulate you. I would like to share a thought. It was told me by my grandfather. He was a teacher, and once his he visited to his headmaster's home, and his headmaster and his child were sitting in the porch. When he entered into the portico, the headmaster saw my grandfather when he was very young. The headmaster was an elderly person, above 50 years old. When he saw the young teacher, his subordinate, he stood up at first, and consequently his boy also stand up. Then my grandfather asked his headmaster, "Sir, why did you stand up when I came there? Because you are an elderly person." The headmaster told, "If I won't stand up, my son would never stand up. So I was teaching him how to respect others. My kids, although you are an obedient and a respectful kid, I reiterate your attention to be respectful to others also." And the third one is wisdom. You know, we are here, or we are going to the schools for imparting or getting knowledge and information. But you would not get wisdom from the books or from the class, but it is a God-given quality. So you have to attain it through prayer, respect, and your diligence. What is wisdom? In other words, we can say it's discernment, to know what is good and what is bad. In the Bible, there is another story. It's a popular story. Story of the prodigal son. A father had two boys, and the elder was an obedient one and worked for him hard. And the youngest was a lazy man, and he bought his portion and went away from his father and lived in a lucrative, bad life. Then he lost his wealth and came back to his father, begging his pardon. The father accepted him. But, later, even though he acknowledged his sin, his misdeeds, and came back, he did a crime. But the other one, the elder son, know how to behave and what is good and what is bad. Obeying his parents and elders, he demonstrated what is wisdom. So we have to acquire this thing, wisdom, the quality, the virtue. So I ask all of you to be obedient to your parents first of all, then your teachers, and to the community and to the elders, and respectful to them, and acquire wisdom through the prayers and respect and obedience of your elders. May God bless you all.
Thank you, His Grace, for your words of wisdom and for your blessings too. Our Chief Guest, Sri Chaitanya Makranbai Desai, Member of Legislative Assembly, Akota constituency, needs no introduction. He is quite active in his social and sports activities. I would now request our Chief Guest, Sri Chaitanya Makranbai Desai, to kindly address the audience.
Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure saying a few words in front of such a huge crowd. Thank the principal and James sir especially, who was behind me probably since last 2 or 3 weeks. You have to come. Nahi chalega. Anyway, there are many things which I can talk on. But there's this one thing which I would like to emphasize today, that is stress. Stress we give to our wards. Probably this is the pre-primary or primary section. James sir missed out on the secondary section. Called me on the second show. No issues at all. But stress is basically today's demon for the young generation. I would say demonic in what sense? All parents today have their own social lives. All mothers have their own social lives. What they want to talk about their students in their friends or their social areas is what my kid is doing, how my kid is doing academically. That is their primary, foremost thing which they talk about. So what happens is eventually the whole matter goes on that kid who's probably doing well in accordance to what he is doing right. But then the parents want no. भाई तेरे को तो 90% ही लाना है, 99% ही लाना है. All kids are bright. Give them some time, give them some space. Sports, yes, I have been a sports person since I was a kid. I was active in many of the sports, probably less active academically, but still we did well. I remember the dialogue from Three Idiots. काबिल बनो, कामयाबी खुद ब खुद पीछे आएगी. It's true. You have to excel in what you are excelling in best. You cannot see. I am a sports person. I studied a bit of softwares in my 90s. I became a software engineer. I used to do small software work. If you ask me to become a doctor right away, I am not going to be able to. That was my idea of what I should be doing. I had tried many things earlier also, but I wasn't very okay with those. So I came into software and I excelled in software. Similarly, kids को थोड़ा space दो. Let them do what they really want to do. कुछ बच्चे होते हैं, they want to play a lot. This is the time. Probably 9th है. By 9th standard, kids come to know. Even I have 2 daughters. मेरी बेटियां भी 7th 8th तक कभी सुनती नहीं थी. वो उनका हिसाब से चलता था. कहीं गाने सुन रहे हैं, कहीं टीवी देख रहे हैं, कहीं किताबें पढ़ रहे हैं. चलता है, होता है. But when they came in 9th, I didn't have to say anything to them. वो खुद ब खुद समझ कर बैठना शुरू हो गया कि भाई these are the right periods or right times of their lives to make a change or to pick up a discipline in their life. So accordingly आ ही जाता है. तो आज अगर हम उनको स्पेस देते हैं, give them space, तो their minds, the fruitful minds of today, they have this massive way to innovate themselves into more innovative matters. More creativity comes in them. It is there. ज़्यादा से होता है. अगर if their minds are happy, they can 100% give you a good performance in whatever they are doing. If they are creative in say drawing, paintings में है, कुछ essay writing में है, कुछ language में है, so they will excel in that. They are good in sports, they might excel in that kind of discipline. But just give them space. थोड़ा space दो. सुबह दोपहर शाम पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो. I used to get a lot about that from my parents. पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो. अरे क्या पढ़ो पढ़ो. थोड़ा तो आराम करने दो. थोड़ा तो खेल कूद में जाने दो. I used to go at 7 o'clock in the morning at my school and come back at 7. First one to go and sit in the bus and the last one to get down from the bus. 12 घंटे स्कूल में रहते थे. उसके बावजूद पढ़ो पढ़ो. तो बंदा क्या करेगा? It's absolutely not right, you know, even parents coming back behind you, क्या पढ़ने बैठो study. So बस मेरा बार यही कहना है कि थोड़ा बच्चों को कम स्ट्रेस दिया करो. ऑटोमेटिकली उनका क्रिएटिविटी बढ़ेगा. ऑटोमेटिकली उनको भी पता है, even they know कि भाई I have to study, I have to excel in life. Whatever I do, whatever he or she does is 100% surely going to excel in life. So let them give them space. Let them do according to what they please is best. Support them. You might have heard कि एग्जाम के पहले suicidal cases होते हैं. I hope none of these kids from here even have the slightest tendency of going in that direction. But at the same time, I would again and again stressfully tell the parents, थोड़ा कम stress दो बच्चों को. Let them उनको उनके हिसाब से चलने दो. थोड़ा उनको खेलने दो. थोड़ा पढ़ाई करने दो. They will 100% excel in life. I promise you that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful words. Now we would like to felicitate our esteemed guest with a memento and shawl as a token of our love and appreciation for being with us today. To do the honors, I would now like to request Reverend Father Isaac Thomas, President of Basil Trust and Vigar of MGOs Velipalli, to present the memento and shawl to His Grace Dr. Givargis Mar Theophilus for gracing today's function with his presence. Thank you, Father. Now I request Sri Thampi Varghese, Secretary, Basil Trust, to do the honors to present the memento and shawl to our Chief Guest Sri Chaitanya Makarandbhai Desai as a token of our love and appreciation. to do the honors to present the memento and shawl to our guest of honor, Sri Smith Patel, as a token of our love. Thank you, sir. Teachers are the pillars of any educational institution. The management has decided to render a token of love and appreciation to the teachers and staff who superannuated in the year 2021-22 to honor the retired teachers for their selfless contribution and dedication to this institution. I would now request His Grace Dr. Givargis Mar Theophilos to felicitate them. Let me now invite Mrs. Lissy Marcus, Assistant Teacher, Pre-Primary Section, to please come upon the stage. Her long and dedicated service of 23 years in Basil School will be cherished. I request His Grace to present the shawl. Thank you, His Grace. I now invite Mrs. Naina Pandya, Assistant Teacher, Primary Section, who served in the institution for 27 years. Her sincere work is valued. To felicitate Naina Madam, I request His Grace to present the shawl. Thank you, His Grace. I request our Chief Guest, Sri Chaitanya Makarandbhai Desai, to do the honors to felicitate Mrs. Seema Jacob, Assistant Teacher, Primary Section, who served in the institution for 24 years. Her sincere hard work is really commendable. Thank you, sir. Mrs. Rahil Kutti Tangachan, Office Staff, Junior Clerk, Primary Section, has served in the institution for 19 years. Her contribution to this institution is praiseworthy. Congratulations, dear teachers and staff. Awards are a way to encourage good behavior and inculcate competitive skill. This is the reason why the school organizes award ceremony every year to encourage its students. The aim is to recognize that extra talent of our students other than academics and motivate them to shine in the respective fields. Arun and Joel Memorial Award is given to the most deserving student of primary section. It's given in loving memory of two young members of Mar Gregorios Veliyapalli who excelled in academics as well as in non-academics. We extend our thanks to the families for sponsoring this award. This year, 3 students are selected for this award. To do the honors, I request His Grace Dr. Givargis Mar Theophilos to give away the award to Sayyid Muhammad Jamil of 60. Thank you, His Grace. I now request our chief guest, Sri Chaitanya Makranbai Desai, to do the honors to give away the award to Sheikh Aksa Banu of 6C. Sir, I now request our guest of honor, Sri Smith Patel, to do the honors to give away the award to Ansari Mohammad Zishan of 7C. Congratulations, dear students.
Any event or celebration would not be possible without the cooperation and coordination of different people. Today's annual day would not be a success without all your support. To propose the formal vote of thanks, I now invite Mrs. Shiva Sajan, Assistant Teacher of Primary Section.
Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. A delightful afternoon to everyone present here. On behalf of all, I deem it a great honor and privilege to stand before you to propose the words of gratitude for being with us this afternoon and making us feel proud and more than above your love for us. On the recollection of so many great favor and blessings, we now, with a high sense of gratitude, offer up our sincere thanks to the Almighty, the Creator and the Preserver. Good persons have a missionary zeal. We thank Almighty for them and need His Grace Dr. Givargis Mar Theophilos, Metropolitan Ahmedabad Diocese and Assistant Metropolitan Mumbai Diocese and our school manager. His Grace was selected as the Metropolitan candidate on 25th February 2022 at Kolanjeri. He was consecrated as Metropolitan on 28 July 2022 at St. Mary's Orthodox Cathedral, Parini. His Grace has authored 7 books, including Marabhumile Uravagal and Jeevinte Bhajana. We wish to thank His Grace for kindly accepting our invitation and presiding over this function. Thank you, His Grace, for being with us today and for your inspirational message. Our chief guest, Sri Chaitanya Makranbai Desai, member of Legislative Assembly from 143 Akota constituency. He was twice municipal councillor from 2010 to 2020. Is an eminent sports person too. Thank you, sir, for being with us today and for your valuable message. Sri Smith Patel, Corporator, Ward 12, Vadodara, Mahanagar Seva Sadan, our guest of honor this afternoon. Thank you, sir, for your valuable presence, and we feel elated by your arrival. I extend my sincere thanks to Reverend Father Isaac Thomas, President of Basil Trust, and Vicar MGOs Vinipalli, Baroda. Thank you, Father, for spending your valuable time with us and making us feel honored. No words of gratitude can portray how essential they are, and no deeds can overcome their contribution. I thank our entire school management for their hard work, dedication, effort, and never give up. I take this opportunity to thank Sri Thampi Verghese, Secretary, Basil Trust. The level of significance you brought to this school through your excellence and leadership is so overwhelming. Thank you, sir, for your support, for being an integral part of this institution. I extend my sincere thanks to Sri Binu Jacob George, Treasurer, Basil Trust. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Sri A. Matthew, Sri P.T. Raju, Sri Givargis Michael, and executive members, Basil Trust. I also express my sincere thanks to Sri Varghese Matthew, Internal Auditor, Basil Trust. I take immense pleasure in thanking Sri Johnny C. George, Treasurer Mar Gregorius Velipalli, and Sri S. Chaco, Secretary MGOs Velipalli, for your valuable presence to this gathering. I extend my sincere thanks to Reverend Father C.S. Matthew, Assistant Vigar MGOs Velipalli, and Reverend Father Matthew Cherian, Assistant Vigar MGOs Velipalli. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the managing committee members of Basil Trust and MGOs Velipalli, as well as all the members of MGOs Velipalli. With immense pleasure, I extend my sincere thanks to Reverend Father Joji C. George, Principal, MGM School, Sama, Sri Shaji Joseph, Administrator and Senior Principal, St. Basil School, Jambua, Mrs. Rashmi Patak, Principal, St. Mary's School, Gorva, Mrs. Monica Chawla, Principal, St. Basil School, Jambua, and Mrs. Neetu Mathur, Headmistress, MGM School, Sama, for being part of this celebration. I am extremely thankful to Sri Rajesh Nambiar, Chairman and CEO of Panacea Group of Companies, and Sri Deepak Nambiar, General Manager Marketing for Indian Express Group Publication, for being with us today. I express my sincere thanks to Sri M.R. Parmar, Education Inspector, and Sri R.F. Parmar, Assistant Education Inspector, for being with us in today's function. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to Reverend Father James Givargis, Principal, Secondary and Higher Secondary Section, Basil School, for being an author of our ambition. I extend my sincere thanks to Mrs. Sabita Roy, Principal, Pre-Primary and Primary Section, for awakening the desires and wonders of young generations and sharpening the education agenda. Madam, your actions inspire others, and you explore the possibilities and help us to reach a new horizon. With deep reverence and gratitude, I would like to thank all our facilitators. We place on record the contribution and the efforts made by them. Thank you, dear teachers. Your impact for our school is everlasting. We are indebted to the members of the non-teaching faculty. Undoubtedly, your contribution in various aspects of today's event made a difference. Thank you for your unflinching support. It has been soaring high and touching lives. The credit goes to you, dear parents. Thank you for being the key players in our success story. The provision of appropriate sound and light, photography, music system, electronic and print media will give a rich enhancement for today's show. We thank our photographer, Mr. Abraham Alexander and his team, as well as Mr. Santosh Mani, our choreographer and his team, sincerely for their vital role in today's event. Last but not the least, a heartfelt thank you to each and everyone who are directly or indirectly involved for contributing to the success of this year's annual day celebration. The essence of the fruit is always tasted at the last, and we believe last will be the best ever. I thank the blooming buds. You are the central focus of not only today's program, but every moment of your stay in this temple of learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Shiva Madam. Thank you all. With this, we come to the end of the public function. I now request our dignitaries to please take back the seats off stage and enjoy the program.
बोलना ही पड़ता हमारे बेटा
ये तो क्या नाम फरे
आमा भी फरे
सोनी
तो
कौन फरे
तो फरे ने ना हम तो जो
फालतू છે
શું હાલો ભાઈ
એની સર્કિટ વેલ્ડી બગડી
આ જો અરે યાર વર્ષોથી વાપરે છે એટલે તો નિકોન ગયું
બહુ બોલીશ
ના ના સોરી આપણે પેલો સંન્યાસ લેવાનો તો આપણે કેમેરો લઈએ ને તમે સોની લઈ આવો હવે
એ તો એવું કરીએ ને
કાર્ડ મને આપી દેજો ફોટા પાડજો તમે ના ના એની ગાડી કબાડી વેચી દઈએ છે બોટલ બી આપી ગયા આપણે પીવું છે एक नीचे पड़ी आपको पैक कर अर्धा वीडियो ऐसा पी लो लाइट नहीं आती.
Well, it has been an amazing day for all of us here. Each student has put their heart and soul into making this event so great. I am sure all of us today will cherish this day with a bundle of memories. Now, our school choir group will present a medley of songs. Mrs. Nalini Sharma, our music teacher, who has trained the school group, will be on tabla. With her, we have Master Parma Stephen on keyboard, Master Ingle Chirag on congo, Master Bora Saad and Rana Ahad with tambourine. Please put your hands together for them.
फुल लाइट डालो जा फुल लाइट
तो पूरा दूध है
हाँ मुट्ठी करो मुट्ठी कुंडाणा मुट्टू करो एकदम मोटा करो ने झूम करो ने कયું છે
The school choir group consists of Pathan Tanzila, Bora Lubna, Sheikh Ikra, Sheikh Almira, Bora Sana, Patel Sophia, Pathan Rehnuma, Rana Ahad, Mazin, Nair Sham, Malik Wahid, S. Kamran Ali, Patel Mohammad, Khan Saad, Danova Harjit, Royce Joseph Saji, Bora Saad, Parma Stephen, Chirag Ingle, Syed Nisar Ali.
હાલો લાઈટ આલો કે ચાલુ
હાલવી પડશે ચાલતા એટલે આપો લાઈટ આપવી પડશે
निकलने का
wonderful. Once again, a warm welcome to all as we now move on to our cultural fest, wherein we present the theme of our school's annual function, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the glorious 75 years of India through a collection of dance performances by our students. It is the concept of vivacious and uploading imaginative concoction and acts of our gifted students to showcase their talents before you. I thank you all for giving us your precious time, and we hope you will thoroughly enjoy the performance put up by our kids.
लगभग समय जितना ही प्राचीन, सूर्य जितना ही तेजस्वी और आकाश जितना ही विशाल, हमारे भारत देश का इतिहास। ज्ञान, विज्ञान और समृद्धि से सजा इतिहास। शौर्य, आध्यात्म और कलाकारी से झलकता इतिहास। अंग्रेजी हुकूमत ने देश को बेड़ियां पहनाई। एक हुए सब दीवाने देश के, आजादी की अलख जगाई। लाठी ऐनक वाले ने सत्याग्रह अनोखा छेड़ा। अनगिनत बलिदानों के बाद ये देश विदेशियों ने छोड़ा। लौह पुरुष ने लोहे सा अखंड बनाया भारत। आजादी की नींव पर खड़ी हुई ये भव्य इमारत। तभी आजादी ने कहा, मैं मंजिल नहीं हूं, राह हूं, अभी तो मैं शुरुआत हूं। आधुनिक भारत के शिल्पियों ने दिशा दिखाई। उनके एक एक कदम के साथ देश ने एक छलांग लगाई। सदैव का देश जिसे कहते थे, वही पहले प्रयास में मंगल तक पहुंचा। मेक इन इंडिया, इन 3 शब्दों ने दुनिया में हमारा नाम किया ऊंचा। आज हर घर में बिजली है, हर हाथ में मोबाइल फोन है, हर जेब में डिजिटल पहचान, हर खाते में डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट, हर रसोई में स्वच्छ ईंधन और हर आवास में इज्जत घर है। स्वच्छता और योग नए भारत के संस्कार हैं। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, पूरा विश्व हमारा परिवार है। अंग्रेज कहकर गए थे, हमारे जाने के बाद देश तुम्हारा बिखर जाएगा। नहीं सोचा था उन्होंने कि भारत विश्व के सबसे विशाल लोकतंत्र के रूप में निखर जाएगा। आज भारत एक है, अखंड है और सबसे तेजी से आगे बढ़ती अर्थव्यवस्था है। आइए मनाते हैं स्वतंत्रता, एकता, विकास और लोकतंत्र के 75 साल। 2022 में भारत अपनी आजादी के 75 साल पूरे करेगा। आइए इस महापर्व की तैयारी में जुट जाते हैं। आइए मनाते हैं आत्मनिर्भर भारत। आइए मनाते हैं भारत की आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
To start with, Now it is the time for most awaited performance of our tiny tots. It shall definitely leave you fascinated. They are going to present a dance performance on the FIFA theme song. ये बच्चे नन्हे मुन्ने प्यारे, स्कूल परिवार के सितारे, बुलंदियां झूले आसमान की, ऐसे इरादे हैं हमारे. Please welcome our pre-primary students with a big round of applause to put the stage on fire by a mind-blowing performance.
બાબલો બહુ અવાજ કરે.
બાબલો અવાજ
મ્યુઝિક તો થતો ચાલુ કરો.
બાબલાભાઈને એક વર્ષ થયું ખબર છે?
હા બિચારા
બહુ શોષણ કર્યું અમારું ખબર છે?
કઈ જતો હોય કઈ નહીં ઉપર
આપા જાઓ ને નિખિલભાઈ. યાર અહીંયા કનો તો મસ્ત અહીંથી ફોટા પાડતા હતા યાર. નહીં આવતું તો અહીંયા આવી જાઓ.
ચાલશે.
બી મને નહીં ફાવે. મેં આમ પકડીશ બસ.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. step and make a roll. Yalla, yalla, yalla. You know the sky's getting higher on, so turn around and see the world is meeting again. Put your hands up and sing along, that we're never gonna stop till our heart is beating sound. Wallahi, sab hai ek hi. Wallahi, ye jeet hai sabki. Wallahi, hud se badkar aage aaye, ab hai rukna haya. Sab hai ek hi. Wallahi, ye jeet hai sabki. Wallahi, hud se badkar aage aaye, aaye, aaye. Get on your feet and let it go. It's the time to show the world. You take a step and make a roll. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Get on your feet and let it go. It's the time to show the world. You take a step and make a roll. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Yalla, 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 yalla. Hayyu, 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 yalla. Yalla, 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 yalla. Hayyu, 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 yalla. Yalla, 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 yalla. Hayyu, 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 yalla. Yalla, 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 yalla. Hayyu, 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 yalla. Like a VIP, Devon Shagura, I'll meet you in between. The Chile ham, you can lean on me. And now we have to play, no worries, it's okay. Papa Galileo, eyes are saying hello. So now we have to play, no worries, it's okay. Papa Galileo, we are, we are, we are, we are. Wow, that was really a splendid performance. I just can't stop myself. Let me dedicate 2 lines of appreciation for them. पाई मंजिल मेहनत के दम पर, किसी बहाने से नहीं, ये जमाना हमसे है, जमाने से हम नहीं.
निखिल भाई कार्ड चेंज
मित्रों हली की जो 54
बैटरी बदली काढू
एनुअल फंक्शन दे हली की
आणि काय बॅटरी बदलू
The Green Revolution, spreading over the period
बदली
from
काढू
1967. First used in 1965. Now, our next performance by the students of Standard 7, showcasing the Green Revolution in India.
જો એ વસ્તુ જો થઈ ગયું કેટલી વાર લાગી ચાલો છે પેલા લાઈવ આવી ગયું આવું જોઈએ આવું જોઈએ પતી ગયું માણસ એ ખતમ ખતમ
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन। दोस्तों, ह्यूमन लाइफ की हिस्ट्री में कई ऐसे रेवोल्यूशंस हुए। ऐसा ही एक रेवोल्यूशन इंडिया में भी देखने को मिला। वर्ष था 1943, जब इंडिया ने दुनिया के सबसे वर्स्ट फूड क्राइसिस यानी भूखमरी का सामना किया।
दुनिया में हमारे है तो जीना ही पड़ेगा, जीवन है अगर जहर तो पीना ही पड़ेगा। दुनिया में हमारे है तो जीना ही पड़ेगा, जीवन है अगर जहर तो पीना ही पड़ेगा।
चमक चमक देखो बिजुलियां चमके, मन धड़काए बदरवा, मन धड़काए बदरवा, मन धड़काए बदरवा।
काले मेघा पानी तो बरसाओ,
काले मेघा पानी तो बरसाओ। बिजली की तलवार नहीं बूंदों के बाण चलाओ। मेघा छाए बरखा लाए,
गिर के आए, कहीं मन मचल नहीं उछल संभल।
गए दिन बदल तू घर से निकल, बरसने वाला अब बीत जाए। सुविधा के दिन बीत गए, भैया मल्हार सुनाओ। तुझे बदला के ढंके,
चमक चमक देखो बिजुलियां चमके,
मन धड़काए बदरवा, मन धड़काए बदरवा।
इस साल भी बारिश नहीं हुई तो क्या इस साल भी फसल खराब होगी? नहीं, पहले ऐसा इसलिए होता था क्योंकि किसान को कृषि के बारे में ज्यादा जानकारी नहीं होती थी, इसलिए सभी फसल खराब हो जाते थे और भूखमरी जैसी नौबत आ जाती थी। इस मामले को गंभीरता से लेकर डॉक्टर MS स्वामीनाथन ने भारत में हरियाली क्रांति की शुरुआत की और उनका एक ही नारा था, जय जवान जय किसान, जय जवान जय किसान।
मेहनत से सींच के मिट्टी को खेतों के नाम जवानी लिखी, खलिहानों में रौनक भर कर किसान ने अपनी कहानी लिखी। निकडोर है वो कुर्बानी की, उम्मीद उन्हीं से रोशन है, हर निवाले से रिश्ता उसका, घर में उसी से है वो रोशन है।
भारत, जिसके हर गांव, हर शहर, हर खेत और हर दिल की धड़कन से आपके लिए आदर और सम्मान की भावना झलकती है, उस मेहनत और अतुलनीय प्रयास को सलाम करता है।
For that fantastic performance depicting the growth as India became one of the countries where green revolution was most successful. खेती करना जिसका काम है, मेहनत जिसकी पहचान है, दिल में छोटे छोटे अरमान है, वो किसान ही है जो भारत की जान है।
During the 75 years, India has proved its scientific prowess in space by becoming the first country to reach Mars in its first attempt with Mangalyaan. The Mars Orbiter mission, also called Mangalyaan, was a space probe orbiting Mars. The mission represented a leap for India in developing technologies to explore the inner solar system. Mangalyaan's success as India's first mission to another planet has inspired people across the country. Moving ahead now, we have the dance. Performance by our students of Standard 6 presenting before you on Mission Mangal.
Mission abort. I repeat, mission abort. Initiating self-destruct mode.
इससे तो अच्छे हैं दिवाली के रॉकेट, कम से कम उड़ते तो हैं।
印度最大的超级火箭坠入了孟加拉湾，致使印度沦为了世界的笑柄。
करोड़ों रुपया खर्च करके पूरे देश का मजाक उड़ाया सरकार ने।
Some of the best scientists in the world are Indians. Unfortunately, they work for NASA or other space agencies around the world.
यहाँ टैक्स पेयर्स के पैसे को समुद्र में डुबोते रहेंगे हमारे ये बचे हुए डफर्स।
डायरेक्टर साहब, मुझे इसके ऊपर इंक्वायरी कमीशन चाहिए।
चांद को करके रहेंगे आज तो
It was indeed a wonderful performance.
Since independence, India has risen by leaps and bounds in sports and carved a niche for itself with glorious achievements. Sports are one of the most happening thrills of life. Sports teaches many qualities like dedication, leadership, and discipline. It is a well-known fact that any form of physical exercise is good not only for one's body but their spirit as well. Playing a sport is a winning combination, both figuratively and literally, and that is why we lay special focus on awakening the sports talent of our students. And here, the students of Standard 4, our young champions, are on the stage to display the same. छोटी सी मुसीबत से जो घबरा जाए, वो अनाड़ी होता है. हार को भी सामने देखकर जो लड़ जाए, वो खिलाड़ी होता है. Sports theme dance by Standard 4.
Five, four, three, two, one.
हमारे देश में 1947 to 2023 तक हमने हॉकी के जादू से ज्वेलिंग थ्रो के दम तक देश में ऐसे बदले खेल की तस्वीर. खेल का सुपर पावर है देश. हॉकी, फुटबॉल, क्रिकेट में दिखा स्वर्णिम युग जो हम आपको डांस के जरिए पेश कर रहे हैं.
This is the story of a team and they're playing for their one and only dream, to win the World Cup. So you better back up, cause they're coming on now. When they're coming on, how? Get out of the way, cause they're screaming, Chuck Day.
सिर्फ क्रिकेट या हॉकी ही नहीं, ऐसे कई सारे खेल हैं जो हमारे देश को नया कीर्तिमान और भविष्य के खेलों का सुपर पावर बना देगा।
इस गूंज से गिर जाएगा आसमान भी कदमों में। रग रग में जोश की बूंदे, बूंदों में जीत ही गूंजे। इस गूंज से गिर जाएगा आसमान भी कदमों में। रोको ना सपनों के तूफानों को, रोको ना ख्वाबों की उड़ानों को, रोको ना आंखों के निशानों को। आग जैसे बरसा दे ये इरादे। जिगरा है, जिगरा है, जिगरा है, जिगरा है, जिगरे से निकलेंगी चिंगारियां। ओ जिगरा है, जिगरा है, जिगरा है, जिगरा है, जिगरे से निकलेंगी चिंगारियां। कुछ करिए, नस नस मेरी खोले, हाय कुछ करिए। कुछ करिए, बस बस बड़ा बोले, अब कुछ करिए। ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध पड़िए, तुम पे तरिए या करिए। हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध पड़िए, तुम पे तरिए या करिए। Which exhibited the progress of various sports events in today's interim. खेल के हार में भी जीतने का आस होता है। अगर खिलाड़ी को खुद पर विश्वास होता है तो दिमाग और शक्ति को सही जगह लगाता है। सिर्फ वही अपनी जिंदगी में खिलाड़ी बन पाता है। Now, moving on to the next performance. On 8 November 2016, the Government of India announced the demonetization of all rupees 500 and rupees 1000 banknotes.
It also announced the issuance of new rupees 500 and 2000 banknotes. In exchange for the demonetized banknotes, it claimed that the action would curtail the shadow economy, increase cashless transactions, and reduce the use of illicit and counterfeit cash. Our students of Standard 4 to 8 now presenting the whole act in a dance form. You will really have a good time watching them performing.
आज हम एक महत्वपूर्ण सूचना देना चाहते हैं कि वर्तमान में जारी 500 और 1000 के नोट लीगल टेंडर नहीं रहेंगे। ये नोट आज से उपयोग में नहीं रहेंगे।
अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना, मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे स्वाद रखना, दिल के संदूकों में मेरे अच्छे काम रखना, चिट्ठी तारों में भी मेरा तू सलाम रखना। अंधेरा तेरा मैंने ले लिया, मेरा उजला सितारा तेरे नाम किया। चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ ओ पिया, चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ।
हम आपको सूचित करना चाहते हैं कि 500 और 1000 के नोट के अलावा सभी करेंसी नोट्स और सभी सिक्के मान्य रहेंगे और लेन देन के लिए उपयोग में रहेंगे।
चला मैं उधर चला, जाने कहाँ मैं किधर चला और फिसल गया। ये तूने क्या किया?
जख्मी है तो क्या, फिर भी डॉन है। डॉन को पकड़ना मुश्किल ही नहीं, नामुमकिन है।
अरे दीवानो मुझे पहचानो, कहाँ से आया मैं हूँ कौन। अरे दीवानो मुझे पहचानो,
wonderful performance. It really depicted the scene we faced a few years ago.
Today we are here to celebrate our identity and our heritage. Our nation's way of life and ethnicity is something we identify throughout our lives and until we die. Therefore, we should count ourselves as blessed that we are getting a chance to showcase our patriotic zeal through this dance performance. I am sure you will all feel extraordinarily devoted vibes after seeing this performance, and our hearts will palpitate with powerful and strong positive emotions for our country's culture and heritage. To meet this wish, our students of Standard 8 will present a patriotic dance before you. That was an amazing, lovely and incredible performance. In the end, I would like to quote an extract from Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, written by Robert Frost. To express our way forward, that is, on behalf of the entire Basil fraternity, the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but we have promises to keep and miles to go before we sleep, and miles to go before we sleep. Our cultural fest has come to an end now. I thank you all on behalf of this institution for spending your valuable time here to encourage young minds. Let us all stand for the national anthem.
आप यहाँ खड़े हो तो मैं आपके पास
Thank you all.
अभी भी 42% शूट कर सकता हूँ मैं इसमें.